I'd like to call the Special Commission on Veterans Affairs for today, Tuesday, January 7th. It's about 4:35. Good afternoon, everyone, and may you all have a healthy, happy New Year 2025. So welcome. Thank you for being here. Madam Clerk, can we have the roll call, please?
Chair Fajardo,
Present.
Anthony Alves,
Present.
Officer Ianucci is absent, Director Yarn.
Here.
We have 3 present and 1 absent. We have a quorum.
Thank you very much. Before you is the agenda for today. We have items number 1, election of vice chair. I'd like to continue that item, as I would like to have a full complement of the members here. So the motion to continue. Item number 1. Can I have a motion? Can I have a motion to continue?
It's just a proper word to say.
The motion has been moved by
Second.
Commissioner Al, second by Commissioner Yarn. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. The ayes have it. Item number 2, discussion and review of draft legislation to be presented right now with the goal of being presented to the General Assembly, giving us the ability to modify or change and present new ordinance based on our needs for our veterans here in the city of Providence. At this time, before you, you have a copy of the draft that was compiled by our staff with the feedback that we have obtained from you as discussions that we've had in the past couple of months. So I'd like to have Tricia just
Make a motion to enter.
sure. I'll entertain a motion to enter this item number 2 to the record.
Motion to move forward.
A motion has been made by
Second.
Commissioner Alves, seconded by Commissioner Yarn. The ayes have it. The item is submitted as item number 1. Tricia?
Yeah, so the administration, the mayor's office had sent us a rear draft ordinance that they had provided us, and we were also doing our own draft ordinance because the one the administration had originally sent us, which we had emailed you guys only like a couple hours ago with both of them, this one and the one that the mayor's office had provided. The mayor's office version basically only struck out one portion of this draft, which was just the very first part that says that for veterans or the married or unmarried widow or widower of veterans, there's a $3,000 exemption. The only thing that they had done was struck through that. And they had said that Providence could set the exemption amount for that, but all the other types of veterans statuses in this ordinance, like blind veterans, 100% disabled, those exemptions would stay the same. So we basically did a draft that, which is what you're looking at, which we're crossed out the whole thing. And basically just put all of those same veteran statuses that are in the law on the next page here. And it just says that the city of Providence is hereby authorized by ordinance or resolution to exempt from taxation a specified dollar amount. And then for all of these types of veterans, and it's all the ones that are currently in the law. It just says that the city of Providence now can set the exemption for all of these. So that's pretty much what this draft says.
Correct.
Yeah.
We've also, just for your information, this is just for discussion. This is not just a vote today. It's not necessary. It's just for us to continue to provide one review of our goals and also our desire to help veterans in the city of Providence, but also want to make sure that the language is aligned with our goals and mission of this commission. This proposed language is still in draft form. We will continue to draft this if there are any changes that need to be made. Lastly, we've had communication from the administration that they're also in favor of this more detailed language on this draft. So any questions, any observations on the review? Yes.
Mr. Chairman, if I may,
Commissioner Young.
line item number 4, it talks about all the way down to the, starting with such, as it defines what that examples of what a payments can receive. In the veteran space, I would also do a disability pension from our Veteran Affairs as well. So you list employees of railroad, federal civil services, I would also, I recommend it be added Veteran Affairs. So this is really called, that disability rating will drive all the other checks. So but that disability rate comes from our federal Veteran Affairs
Veterans
Department.
Yep.
Correct.
So that needs to be codified in this, in line item number 4 as well.
Right. Thank you very much for that observation. And I asked before in terms of, this would be for the state law. At the local level, we can also proportion the tax benefits for the veterans based on their percentage of disability. Do you know, Commissioner Yarn, if other cities proportion those tax benefits for veterans who are, let's say, 50% disabled?
No, I don't think so.
No,
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 no.
they have to be 100%.
it's either,
It's come as you are. Either you
Yeah,
are or you're not.
yeah, it's either you're a veteran and you're seeking veteran status, or you're 100% disabled, and that bumps you up into that next tier. I haven't seen anything that differentiates. I mean, it's not like certain veteran benefits where if you're 30 or 50%, then you get these other benefits.
Mhm.
It's either you are or you're
Oh,
not.
you're not.
Yeah.
Is that perhaps Tricia, if we could just clarify that question, just to make sure for law perspective, and also that could be brought up at the state level now that more veterans are receiving proportionally benefits. Like you said, we understand you are or you're not, but maybe it's not clear at state law.
Mm.
And if there's any municipality that have been to in those conversations, if not, it's probably they haven't brought it up anyways, but I just wanted to bring it up. Any other points on this matter? So what we'll do is we'll move forward with this draft and make some other minor changes. But the intent of our pursuing this veteran tax exemption and part of the work of this commission, it has moved us more closer to ensure that the benefits are representative and up to date, in essence, within city of Providence and also the state of Rhode Island. By pursuing this piece of legislation, it just gives us the ability to set our own laws or ordinance to provide this benefit to veterans. All right. So with that said, that's item number 2. On item number 3, discussion relative to the objectives and future topics of the commission. We discussed last time in December 2024, just the dates of our meetings and also the potential of looking at how we could continue to provide outreach to our congressional delegation. One, for additional funding for the city of Providence. And that's something that we'll love to have as commissioners, your input on that, but also I'll be pursuing those type of outreach to them. So at a certain point, I will be setting up some meetings, and if you'll like to join us, I can let you know when those meetings are, and you can join us. I've already had mentioned it to brief meetings with Senator Whitehouse, Congressman Gabe Amo, and Senator Jack Reed. I haven't had the opportunity to really talk to Congressman Seth Magaziner, but he's always been available to help us out as veterans. So if you're open to that, I can certainly keep you informed and when those meetings will take place. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. And for the last topic that I wanted to bring was that I know one of the goals and objective for establishing this was also to have eventual parade in the city of Providence. There's no as they say, we've come to the news that the city of Providence, including the state of Rhode Island, is facing great deficits in the next year or two. And so I want us to be mindful of that. But we're still going to pursue that. I know that this year coming 2026, 25, 26, 26 FYI, fiscal FYI is going to be challenging at both level. So I want us to think out of the box how how can we project and start planning at least for with that objective in 2026, and also looking at what sort of structure providing a parade for those of you who have had experiences, what the budgets will look like, and what things need to be in place, and we can discuss further in terms of putting some structure behind that to meet our objective getting to 2026. Commissioner Alves?
2026 will be the country's 250th.
Awesome.
So it would probably be good if we could do something to try to aim for that.
Yeah, that would be great. Wasn't aware of that. Thank you very much. Commissioner Yarn, any thoughts on?
What's the approach that, this is an open book test. We do a great job at the Pride Parade, right?
Yep.
So why would we just copy paste that?
And
That
DVD.
same process. No, and
Right.
DVD pass,
Right,
right?
exactly.
So let's take that same
I
program.
think I can reach out to the ACT Director Wilson. Great guy. He works out a lot of the details for all the events and whatnot going on through Providence. So he would probably be a great person to start off with.
That's awesome. Yeah. And you're right, we do a tremendous job putting those two popular festivals over the past decade. And so that will be a great start. So if we can just make sure that we, through you and through us.
Is there an opportunity to
make it
invite the
happen.
organizers of those events to this meeting to give us an update on what the success stories, lessons learned, and
We
take
could,
that data
yes,
here.
yes. In addition, if I may, we can also reach out to other municipalities or how they're organized their, if you make any recommendations.
I recommend we keep that in-house.
Okay,
We have two great pillars of parades already.
yeah,
Let's start from there.
all right.
And we can also invite the Providence Tourism Council.
Yeah.
What's his name? I have all their information from working with them with the Christmas lights and everything else. So
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Those are great suggestions, and we can start our work to ensure that we can look at 2026, and as we in the next couple of months we can figure out what would be a good time frame and also a date when this could happen. I know that in the city of Providence we have, again, the state capitals here, Commissioner and Director Yarn. Many activities take place at the State House, in addition to the Beirut Memorial down by the courts. And also, I think that we have a tremendous opportunity to look at the celebration that takes place during November, Veterans Water Fire, which is a tremendous event. We could certainly use the attraction and also more people coming to the city, because that's we know that the water fire in Barnaby Evans, which we honored and recognized his effort for supporting our veterans in the city of Providence, the organization and the water fire contribute so much to the city of Providence and the veterans. And so that way those events and veterans are never forgotten. So look forward to putting that work in. So any other items that you want to discuss?
So, last year, I put on a, flag retirement ceremony.
Mhm.
I coordinated everything. I had the Boy Scouts from around Providence join us. I coordinated with the mayor's office, the fire department, the police department for like color guards and whatnot. And we put on a really good flag retirement ceremony. And I'm wondering, I mean, realistically, it was kind of a one-time event. But I'm wondering if it's something we can,
Fold in
yeah.
into this. Yeah, I had the privilege of attending and I thought it was fantastic. Because it was sort of the our first year of putting a commission together. And I think I mentioned it to you in a sense, hey, let's make sure at least that we are committed to making this happen. Part of also perhaps of the commission or just the city.
Yes.
Whereas it's the mayors and also the city council doing this and the commission to be able to support this type of events in our city. So
The only issue I see in the future, which is what I found with this last one was, Flag Day is, typically around where the mayor's out doing graduations, school graduations.
Yeah.
So I think we did it it was a week earlier, or a week later. One week earlier, and 1 week later, from the actual Flag Day.
Yeah.
So.
it's usually Flag Day, what was it, June 14th? And I think the program was at about 5:30, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and perhaps we could look at doing it during the day. You know, school's still in. I think that we can get more of the, I had the opportunity to meet the ROTC program in Central High School, and they're excited. I talked to their leader there and also a couple of young people that are part of the ROTC. I think that if we program it in a sense that can get more civic participation in that, we can certainly make it a second year and ongoing through your efforts, and really appreciate that. So what we could do is put it on the calendar. Let's figure out when is June 14th, and if that's during the weekday, and let's make sure that for the next meeting that we can reaffirm that we're committed to making that happen along with the administration in the city of Providence. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. Any other item for discussion? Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
The motion has been moved by Commissioner Yarn, seconded by
Second.
Commissioner Alves. All those in favor?
All right.
All right.
Unanimous. Meeting adjourned. Thank you very much. Have a great one.
So I need to nail down some language here.